I'm excited to introduce QuiltyCloud. It's an easy way to run a quilting business so you can rack more quilts, whether you make custom quilts or the long arm finishing work. QuiltyCloud works with most browsers such as Safari, Internet Explorer, Chrome, and Firefox. In addition, most devices can be used such as Macs, PCs, smartphones, and tablets. Let's log in as Jane to get started. Jane subscribed to a premium QuiltyCloud service with a 30-day free trial. All transactions are done through PayPal, so QuiltyCloud does not store credit card information. Let's click on Enter QuiltyCloud to begin racking more quilts. When configuring QuiltyCloud for the first time, start from left to right, beginning with Settings. Settings are where you personalize QuiltyCloud for your business, such as your company name, address, contact information, quote expiration, and terms. In addition, this is where your logo will be uploaded. This form allows you to customize your own pricing, including quilt tops, quilting, batting, backing, and miscellaneous items such as mounting fees and rush jobs. These figures are used to calculate your quotes. QuiltyCloud organizes your customer information. Our first company record will be for Quilting Daisies, but let's do a search to check if we already entered Quilting Daisies. Here we only need to enter a few letters of the name to see if we have any matches. Now that we know it does not already exist, let's create Quilting Daisies. Fields with an asterisk are required. Once entered, our new company is shown under search results. Here we can update the record or delete it. Let's update the record with an address and notes. The new information is instantly saved. We can now add Marianne Smith, who works for Quilting Daisies, by first using the Add Company button. However, adding a company is not required. Sales tax rates are pre-filled from the pricing menu. Clicking on the tax link opens a new web page showing rates for states using destination sales tax. This link is configured in the Settings menu. The next two menu items, Top and Block, manage libraries of quilt tops, which are used when you're selling a custom quilt. The Top menu is used to manage your library of quilt top patterns, which are priced by square inch. You can add more under the pricing menu and use your pricing structure. Clicking on Search shows all the tops you've entered so far, including a thumbnail graphic, which is a great way to show your patterns to your customers. Let's create a new quilt top called Ribbon Stars. The Theme field is a way to categorize your patterns any way you'd like. A thumbnail graphic can be added using Choose File and Upload buttons. The Block menu is used to manage your library of quilt top blocks, which are priced by block rather than square inch. When creating a block record, you'll need to enter the block width and height and the price per block. Unlike Top, block pricing also includes quilting, batting, backing, and binding when creating a quote, so keep this in mind when you're creating your pricing structure. The next four menu items, quilting, thread, batting, and backing, are where you create your personal libraries used in the quote process. This form is used to manage your library of quilting designs. For example, freestyle, panto edge to edge, computer edge to edge, block by block, and custom. You may also add other types of quilting under pricing. Clicking on Search shows all the designs we've entered so far, including a thumbnail graphic. Thread, batting, and backing are all the quilting materials offered to your customers. Let's create a new record for the thread called Baby Moses. This is a good place to show the delete button if you wish to remove the record. is a snap to generate a quote. The first step is to select the transaction type. Transaction choices are purchase, resell, charity, gift, personal, demo, or other. The title drop-down menu allows you to add a label to the quote for reference and reporting purposes. You can add additional items by selecting Add and then Select. For this example, we'll select Queen Quilt. Next step, who is providing the quilt top? Will you be finishing a customer's quilt? Select Customer Provided. Will this be a custom special order quilt? Select Price by Square Inch. Maybe you're creating a custom memory quilt with standardized blocks. Select Price by Block. In this example, let's select Customer Provided. Then we select the contact, the quilting design, the thread, the batting. This quilt is for a queen-size bed, so we'll input 86 inches for the width, 93 for the length. Clicking on Calculate creates totals. Let's make a few adjustments, like adding small borders, shipping, and then recalculate. You'll notice that sales tax is also calculated if your customer resides in your home state. Now that the quote is complete, we can add the record. Clicking the Print Quote shows a professional quote with your company's logo and contact information. In addition, the quote itemizes the charges, quilt instructions, thumbnails of the designs and the thread, inventory notes, and terms. The quote is easily delivered using the QuiltyCloud one-touch email function. Let's go back to quote. Within search results, you can do edits like making this a rush job. You'll notice that the quote amounts are recalculated when updating the record. To ensure there's no misunderstanding, quilt instructions and inventory notes can be saved. As an added measure, a before image can be uploaded for your records. Let's say Mary Ann wants a different quilting design. You just click on the quilting number to see what's currently selected and select a different quilting design. Then simply click on Add to Quote. Let's say you're providing a quote for a custom quilt. Let's select Price by Block and use the same process as before. Instead of inputting inches, we enter the number of blocks wide and long and then calculate. Pricing is derived from the block menu, which includes quilting and materials. Let's assume that Mary Ann has reviewed the quote and commissioned you for quilting. It's now time to convert the quote into an order using Create Order function. You'll notice the screen title changes to Orders, and the new order has been created with a status of ordered. This order is now in backlog and ready for quilting. Clicking on Print Order and Email will send an order acknowledgement to your customer. When quilting is complete, you can click on Bill Customer, Print Order, and then email the bill. When your customer has picked up their quilt and has paid you for your services, click on Paid, Print Order, and email the receipt. You can simply click on All Done to close out the order. A receipt is easily emailed or printed by clicking on Print Order. In addition, there's a built-in label maker for shipping the quilt by clicking Print Label. Last but not least, you can save a photo from your smartphone by choosing a file and upload. Another key to running a successful business is reporting sales and taxes. QuiltyCloud provides a comprehensive reporting module for providing everything that you need, including ad hoc and canned reports for orders and quotes. Ad hoc reports are very flexible. Let's say you're interested in quilts you've completed for charity this year. Just set the time frames, transaction to charity, and status to delivered, and then click on Show Orders. A report instantly shows a list of charity quilts with a grand total price, which in this case is 0. Canned reports are a collection of reports used most often, such as last month, current month, and year-to-date sales figures. Let's click on Year-to-date. This shows a complete list of quilts we've delivered this year, including sales tax. This report can be downloaded into Excel format. This is great for sales tax and accounting purposes. Other useful reports include backlog and accounts receivable. Backlog shows orders that are not yet completed, and accounts receivable for completed quilts that are yet unpaid. For tax purposes, the charity report will come in handy, and the gift report helps build your portfolio of completed quilts. For quotes, these canned reports give you a sense of what your sales funnel and future looks like. Though the QuiltyCloud system is automatically backed up on a nightly basis, this is where you can do your own backups for your database and files. Thank you for your interest in QuiltyCloud. If QuiltyCloud helps you finish just one extra quilt, it can pay for an entire year's subscription. Create an account today and sign up for a 30-day free trial.